Oh, hi. I'm with Kersten Mischka. She is a nail tech at So Jealous Nails, and we're going to talk to her about her job and her career aspirations. So, first of all,
Hi.
hi. What drew you to painting nails full time?
I was doing nails on the side for the last 3 years as a licensed manicurist while working at St. Mary's Hospital for 13 years as a lab tech. And I decided to leave the corporate world and to do my passion full time, just to keep things more simple, to be a better mom, to be a better wife, a less stressed, and get more sleep at night. And to make my fun job my career job.
Is it even more fun that you work at home instead of at an established location?
I think so. I've had a space, which is the space we're in right now, and this was originally a crafting space, and I slowly turned it into a nail space. It is much more cost effective for me to do that here versus in a brick and mortar and pay rent and overhead and a lot more insurance.
Okay. Yeah, you said that this used to be a different space before. What did it used to be?
It used to be a crafting space. I did another crafting business for 11 years, so I've always had a artistic side. Just kind of blended naturally into this, and it was a much smaller palette to working from a scrapbook page to a card to a little tiny nail.
Yeah, speaking of little tiny nail, did you have to get schooling on how to deal with those little tiny nails? Like,
Yep.
okay. How long did you need to go for? And, like, what did
So
you do?
I looked into schooling, and you have to find a beauty school that'll teach just a nail tech program. And I found that school in Appleton. So the program is 4 months long. You do a certain amount of time in the classroom, and then you're allowed to start working on the salon floor. And you have to do so many pedis, so many manis, so many different.
Okay.
And it it was a short time, but we all pitched together and got it done.
When you were starting out, how hard is it to think of designs for your clients?
So design work comes with time. You're not exactly taught design work in school. So many nail professionals, whether they are licensed or not, will oftentimes just do single color, or they might do one nail a different color. Learning design work comes with time and practice and lots of it. So in the beginning, what I would do is I would sit in here at a table and I would go online and I would try to copy designs. So I eventually developed some wheels of ideas and themes. Like I would have a Christmas wheel and a fall wheel, just a bunch of different ideas that centered around a theme. And so I would just do that. And eventually I kept at certain things.
How do you pick out a design that's perfect for each client? Do they already come in with an idea in mind, or do you have to kind of push them towards the direction that would be best for them?
Both. Um, a lot of times they go on Pinterest and they come in with a design. Not always, though. Sometimes they're saying, I'm not really sure what I want. And I say, okay, show me what you were looking at. And what I do is I customize it then. They can say, I like this color, but that design, and I want my accent nail to be this, but not that color. And I will put 3 or 4 different concepts together into one new concept. And that's something that they cannot get just anywhere.
Also, I heard that bartenders tend to act a lot like therapists when it comes to being close to their clients. Do you think nail techs is like the bartender for women?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I very much hear all about people's lives, about their children, their parents, their work relationships. And a lot of times I encourage them to do things that are better for themselves. Many of my clients and I are very connected.
I have a couple of human interest questions that just warrant a quick response. Do you deal with stinky and gross feet? I see that you have a manicure station,
Pedicure station?
and yeah, you know the terminology.
Yes, I do have a pedicure station. And since I started doing pedicures here, I do not deal with stinky feet yet. That was one thing that I was very nervous about, was dealing with nasty feet. Most people who get pedicures tend to get pedicures repetitively, and they do not have nasty feet usually. So I did deal with it in school.
Oh, God. Another human interest question I got was, why are my nails so messed up after my appointment?
So typically that question would lead me to think that something happened between getting up from a drying station and getting into your car, which is a common thing that sometimes happens in other nail salons when they use traditional polish. I very rarely use traditional polish except for on a pedicure. So I use gel polish. This is what's all right here, my collection of many polish bottles. The gel polish cures in a lamp, either UV or LED or both, which is what mine is. And it cures hard, it cures, clean, and it's when they are done, they are done. Most people, if they get a blemish or something on their nail when they leave, it's because their nail is not fully dried.
So is that what makes your business different from others? You use gel nails, and that's your specialty?
That is my specialty.
I know you can go on for days about why it's different.
Probably, but I'll give you the short version. I am specifically gel, hence my name, So Jealous. I also use two different gel products. One is So Gel, which is it's on my shirt. It's a hard gel. I use that as a base, and then I use gel polish, aka shellac, out in the other places.
Okay.
And that's for color. So what makes me different is two things. I am easy to talk to and customize a design, and I do not charge extra for most of my design work. I do not want them to walk out here with what I like.
Yeah.
I want them to like what they're paying for.
Yeah, very much like a tattoo artist.
Correct.
I have one last human interest question, and that is, where can people find you?
I can be found publicly on Facebook. It's So Jealous with a G, Nails by Kersten. And that's my public page. And once you become a client, you are then invited to my private closed group Peep page.
Okay. It's great talking to you.
Thanks.